Bull Melton, Keyshawn Nixon back deep for the Packers, and we are underway. Green Bay will start from their 30-yard line. Packers start with two tight ends. The fake to Jacobs. Love connects on first down up the sideline. Second down and 4. Jacobs fourth in the league in rushing this season. Jaden Reed in motion. Fake to Jacobs. Love with time. And the Packers pick up a first down.
Hand in the dirt, getting after the quarterback every down now, and the production is shown.
Two tight ends set. The give to Jacobs for the first time. Josh Jacobs. Second down and 3 for the Packers following the timeout.
Well, keeping it very simple so they can get after it.
Third down and 3. It's Jacobs, first down and more. Finally upended.
Holding. Offense number 75.
Play clock down to 5. Third down and 8. Love can't find anyone. Scrambling. There's another flag. The throw back across the field. Okay.
Holding. Offense number 50. The penalties declined. The result of the play, fourth down.
Will send out the punting unit.
Let's take a look at Jordan Love at the end. Landed a little awkwardly. It's nothing major. You never want to see a quarterback go down like that. Non-contact injury.
Wheeling punted from his 35. Parker Washington returned one 96 yards last week and takes it out of bounds. Yards for the second time in 3 weeks. Off the fake to Bigsby. Lawrence pumps, throws. Lawrence from the shotgun, second down and 3. Lawrence throws near side, incomplete. Third down and 3. Lawrence steps up and will not get there. 13 games without an opening drive touchdown for the Jaguars. Logan Cook boots it downfield. Wow. What a kick. 3-yard punt. There's Jacobs coming out of the end zone. And Malik Willis is the backup. Won both of his starts. Second and 7. Love from the end zone. Third down and 5. Throws. And a deep in his end zone. Bounces in front of Washington. Excellent field position for Trevor Lawrence.
Get it right next week.
They start at midfield. Lawrence handing it off. Bigsby. And he gets wrapped up. Play clock at 2. Lawrence, quick release. And the catch is made. Taken to the 44-yard line.
False start. Offense number 0. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
It's against them.
Third down and 8. Lawrence throws incomplete. It's 8. Cook's first punt. Career best 73 yards. Pinned them at the 2. And now a fair catch.
Got the victory.
And they've traveled well once again this weekend. Love back on the field. On first and 10 from the 8-yard line. Catch is made and taken out to the 39-yard line.
Connection is there between him and Love.
From the 37, it's Jacobs.
Been absolutely phenomenal for them in the offense.
On second on 3, they keep it on the ground, but it's Chris Brooks. Wilson shifts from the 49-yard line on first down. Love over the middle, it's Dobbs. Another first down to split backs, Wilson and Brooks. After the 18-yard pickup by Dobbs, this is Wilson. Split backs once again, Wilson and Brooks. And this play is blown dead. It's a false start.
5-man pressure. That's when Jordan Love's been hitting Romeo Dobbs.
Second down and 11. Love to the near.
He's been playing really well at that tight end position, not just blocking, but also in the passing game.
3rd down and 5. On 1st down from the 22, Jacobs is cut down. Hit. Megan did a terrific job with Josh Jacobs. She got to spend a couple of days in Green Bay. 2nd down and 12. Love swings it out to Reed.
Quarter.
That will do it. Teams will switch sides of the field here in Jacksonville on a beautiful 82-degree afternoon. 15 minutes in the books. No score.
He's hobbling
right side. Love on 3rd down over the middle.
Illegal hands to the face. Defense number 44. A 5-yard penalty with an automatic 1st down.
The toss, Jacobs looks to turn the corner, and he cannot. Play clock at 2. 2nd down and 11. Love's pass inside is picked off.
Arian Jones undercuts that route. Jordan Love looking for Romeo Doubs. He gets 1 down. It looks like the second one might have been in bounds. Yep.
That's a nice job by the Jaguars defense. Needed a takeaway. They got that one.
Only their 4th of the season as far as takeaways. Their 2nd interception. There's Clark.
False start. Offense number 89.
So that is something they're going to have to work on with the interceptions. Have to slow that down, especially against good opposition.
And now Lawrence is picked off.
To that throw. Trevor Lawrence thinks he has this dead to rights, and he just sits there. Bam, that's as easy as it gets. Xavier McKinney.
It right back. Green Bay takes over at the Jacksonville 28. Here's Jacobs in Jacksonville territory. 2nd down and 5. Here's Brooks. He goes. 3rd down and 7. Reed in motion. Love firing off his back foot. Too far for Dobbs.
Play, Kenny.
Pass interference. Defense number 30.
Pass interference call. New set of downs for the Packers.
And so Montard Brown has done a really good job.
From the Jaguars, 3. 2 tight ends. Here is Jacobs up the middle for a Packers touchdown. Green Bay debut last week. Josh Jacobs into the end zone following the McKinney interception. Packers take a 7-0 lead in Jacksonville. 6
interceptions later, you see how good he can be.
Jaguars start from the 30-yard line. Bigsby, including the 6 picks, a new career high for McKinney. Had 5 interceptions back in 2021. 3rd down and 2. Lawrence swings it out. Bigsby will not get there. Cook from his 25. Reed will let it go. And Cook this time.
I like that guy. He's kind of cool.
Trailing the Packers 7-0. Here's Jacobs on 1st down.
But the Jaguars going to have to figure it out.
2nd down and 6. Love fires downfield, wide open, and breaking free is the tight end Kraft. Inside the 20 and still going. Finally,
everything he can to avoid not going out of the game.
Huge play from Love to Kraft. 1st and goal. There is a flag as Jacobs.
Illegal shift.
In the backfield. Love looking. Backpedaling. And then he throws it. 2nd and goal. From the Jacksonville 14. This is Wilson.
Singled at the bottom.
Bunch formation to the right. 3rd and goal. Love finds Wilson. Attempt from the left hash. Packers lead by 10. Lawrence looking to throw on first down, and there's the first down for the Jaguars. Dearness Johnson in the backfield for Jacksonville. Here's Johnson, first carry today.
Him start to set the tone.
Only 10 yards so far today for Bigsby on 4 carries. Fake toss to Bigsby. This is Thomas. And the rookie picks up a first down. New set of downs for the Packers 17. Bigsby in the backfield.
Just like that, Kenny, they're in the red zone.
There's Bigsby on the toss. Inside the 10, the 5, and finally brought down. First and goal from the 2. Bigsby.
Expect them to keep feeding the running backs.
Second and goal, penalty flag. Lawrence throws through the back of the end zone.
Illegal motion. Offense.
On second and goal, it's Lawrence, spins with the push. Will he get there? He does. Touchdown. Within 3.
Yeah, and you always think of Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, these guys running the football, but Trevor Lawrence is very mobile. He's always been like that, and now you see that they're utilizing it, having a designed run for him.
Saturday on Fox. Love on first down. Pass is Green Bay with 2 timeouts from the 41 on first down.
5 receivers. So I love watching him, the way he plays, very under control. He's a good cornerback for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Now Love to the outside. What a catch.
He's going against DeAndre Prince, and what a catch. Man.
25 yards for Dobbs. Here's Brooks.
Earlier that Jordan Love does a nice job distributing the football, but he has a go-to receiver, and it's Romeo Dobbs.
On second down. Third down at 5 for Love and the Packers. Rolling right, under pressure, forced to throw it away.
Listen, wasn't coming in for the field goal.
From 46, McManus. Connected from 31 earlier, multiple flags.
Delay of game. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Full time.
The reason they got the delay of game, you had a quick movement right before the snap on the field goal try. You can't do that defensively.
From the 23 with an empty backfield on first down. Love fires, looking for Dobbs.
Unusual, you don't see it, but it's a point of emphasis, the fact that if there's quick, sudden movement by the defense that is not a normal stemming movement, then they shut down the play, and that is called delay of game defense, and that's what they had there.
As Jacobs shifts into the backfield, takes the handoff on second down. Empty set, third down and 7 for Green Bay. Love to the end zone, out of bounds. Looking
Back play.
So the Packers could not take advantage of the new set of downs following the penalty. Here's McManus from 38. The kick is good.
Around the latter part of this second quarter by the Jaguars.
So the Jaguars will get the ball here. And then again following halftime, Parker Washington.
All very, very tough opponents. It's going to be very challenging for the Jaguars.
Hopefully for the Jaguars. During his playing career, he said, I love the fans of Green Bay. They travel well, and they have certainly done that this weekend. It's Washington.
Job. Parker Washington sits in the cover 2 zone, the 7 route, which is that deep corner route.
From the Packers 49. Lawrence. Thomas. He's got it. Hodges still in at right guard. Sheriff with a knee injury. His return is questionable. Lawrence throws this one away. Could not. Second and 10. Lawrence throws another one away. So here's Cam Little, number 39, from 39 yards out. Pushed down at the right hash. And Little pulls the Jaguars to within 3. Jordan Love takes a knee, and the first half comes to an end.
Bigsby involved in the run game. He had a nice run down by the goal line.
Here's Bigsby on first down.
Might also adjust the play call because of it.
All right, thanks, Megan. Doug Peterson mentioning third downs to Megan. They have not converted one today.
For doing defensively on third down.
Third down and 2. Lawrence incomplete.
Team is working. Whatever they're doing on third down, it has really had Trevor Lawrence confused.
Another big kick by Cook. Packers start from the 20. Fake to Jacobs. And a...
There we go. Yeah, let's go.
Here's Jacobs. Josh Jacobs up there.
Now, okay, look, this is what I would do. This is the way I think of it when your splits are such or your routes are such.
Second down and 7.
Let's take a look at the end of the play, and it's just, oh, Trayvon Walker gets a little hit on him, and unfortunately, that looks like all he needed for Love.
No picks this season. Comes in facing a third down and 9. Willis under pressure. Willis will be tackled at the 40.
Sides, Jaguars taking the protective approach, dropping back 7 guys.
Willen boots it downfield. Fair catch, Washington.
Did get that rush touchdown.
Brandon Sheriff back in at right guard. Lawrence complete. Tim Jones.
And take a look at that, Kenny. .76 win percentage the first 7 weeks.
On the toss, it's Bigsby. Tech Bigsby, first down and more.
And now Bigsby, he breaks it open with a nice run in the run game.
There's Bigsby again. And Bigsby will take it out. Hustled back up to the line.
Green Bay is challenging early on the field as the runner was down by contact. And the play will be reviewed. Timeout.
Let's take a look at Bigsby as he's going down, 2 hands on the football. His knee is down. He has possession.
False start. Offense number 15.
Or excuse me, with false start.
Second down and 9. Pass is caught. Third down and 1. Bigsby.
Oh, he didn't get it.
Fourth down and 1. It's Lawrence on the sneak, and he picks up the first.
In the Jags' way so far in the second half.
Bigsby on first down.
Being a dominant defense.
Second down and 9. Pressure on Lawrence. He throws, and it's complete. Christian Kirk. Jaguars first down. And he takes it.
Who's going up against Javon Bullard, who's trying to play him from high. He bites on the inside, goes outside, and gets a nice completion for the Jaguars.
26 yards from Lawrence to Kirk. No. Second down and 5. Lawrence throws, end zone. Thomas, touchdown.
From the Jacksonville offense, and they torched Bullard on this series. I mean, there was no chance for Bullard to keep up with Brian Thomas, and that's what I talk about with Brian Thomas being a rookie. Instead of going
adds the extra point. Thomas led the nation. 17 trips to the end zone last season with LSU. The connection from Lawrence. And the Jaguars have their first lead today.
We had whenever I want to.
Thomas with the go-ahead touchdown. Malik Willis remains in at quarterback for Green Bay. Jacobs. They're down at 1. Watson goes in motion from the 31-yard line. They keep it on the ground with Jacobs.
In franchise history since 1978, like they are meant to run the football.
And they run it there with
top with man coverage.
Willis looking to throw for the first time since replacing Love, and he connects. From the 42, fake to Jacobs. Willis looking, steps up, takes off, across midfield, still going. And then Malik Willis slides. Now hands it off, Jacobs, cuts to the outside. Josh Jacobs inside the 20, the 10, to the end zone, touchdown. His second today, takes it in from 38 yards out.
Pushes the ball down the field in the passing game, that's great, but watch Josh Jacobs in this move. Woo-hoo-hoo. My goodness. What a move. And then takes it the distance for the...
What a weekend it's been for Josh Jacobs.
Oh, it has been an amazing weekend for Josh Jacobs. Saying he wants to contribute in any way he can. Well, he's contributing today for the Packers.
Green Bay back on top.
What would be a touchdown for the Packers?
Packers regain the lead. On the return, it's Washington. Stays on his feet. Looking for a lane.
During the return, illegal block in the back, receiving team number 20.
Final seconds of this third quarter. On the toss, it's Bigsby. Quarter comes to an end here in Jacksonville. Jaguars took the lead. Now it's the Packers by 3. Second down and 6. Lawrence. Pass gets batted back.
Xavier Williams is off the edge. Looks like he's going to be blitzing. Nope, he backs out.
Third down and 6. Lost under pressure. Lost the football. At the 14-yard line as we take one more look.
Just talking about Edgerrin Cooper.
Illegal motion. Offense. Penalties declined. First down.
Cooper knocked the ball loose. And it was recovered. Most turnovers in the NFL.
That's right. He emphasized 2 hands on the football. That time he didn't do it, and it cost him.
There's Jacobs.
He's focused on protecting that ball, and that time just got away from him, and it sets up the Packers.
Second and goal. Touchdown. Tucker Kraft. Kraft with 5 touchdowns the last 5 games. It all started with the takeaway. Cooper knocking the ball away from Lawrence. And then Malik Willis to Tucker Kraft to extend the Green Bay lead. On
how they're going to attack them, make sure they put their eyes on the football to create those takeaways.
There's Bigsby.
And a couple of other coaches would go in, just try to hear what Tom Coughlin was talking about, what he was preaching, what he was coaching.
Pass incomplete on second down. They've
for Jeff Hafley because his defense is tough. Tom Coughlin, you knew we were going to have tough matchups against them.
Now Lawrence firing downfield on 3rd and 12, and it's dropped.
That's breakup. Let's take a look at Kurt. Looks like he's going to have it. Cooper punches right at the football. You make up that production.
Cook has had some monster punch today, 3 over 60 yards. Here's Reed on the return. And Reed start from the 24. Watson in motion. Willis handing it off. Jacobs, who has a couple of touchdowns today, found a big hole.
Somebody off the edge, prevent that cutback from Josh Jacobs.
Jacobs went over 100 yards today on that last run. Now a good second effort makes. He's rushed for 1,000 yards 3 times with the Raiders. Second down and 2. It's the former interim head coach in Las Vegas, now the Packers special teams coach. Here's Wilson. Part of John Gruden's staff when they won a Super Bowl down in Tampa. Willis fires, and that's incomplete. Willis,
nice tackle
to his right. Washington back deep. Washington fair catch. Over.
Looks like a high school score. They just keep going.
Here's Bigsby on first down. Ryan Thomas not on the field. Second down and 6. Pass is caught by Washington.
Parker, you can look for him on over routes or some out routes.
Pass is caught and taken for a first down out across midfield. From the 48, first down, Bigsby. Another first down for the Jaguars.
That runs right off of that block.
From the Green Bay 34. Lawrence to the outside.
And then let your safeties cover the tight ends and not give up those quick out routes.
Here's Bigsby. Spins. Stays on his feet. And in the absence of ETN, Jaguars have not converted on third down all game. Ball is on the ground. Hit from 39 earlier. 7-point game.
Bounce.
With Malik Willis still in for the injured Jordan Love. Second down and 9. Here's Jacobs. So now
No ball for too long.
third down and 7. Willis under pressure. Taken down.
Big name guy. He's a backup right now, but he fills in and does his job very, very well, just like he did in that play.
Washington backpedaling. Takes it out to 4. Johnson in the backfield. Lawrence on first down throws. It's complete. 52 points. Kenny Albert, Jonathan Vilma, Megan O'Leary in Jacksonville. The 5-2 Packers with a 7-point lead. Jaguars with the football and the Packers punt. From the 40-yard line on first down, Lawrence under pressure, rolling right, throws back the other way. It's complete to Johnson.
That time, Dearness Johnson sits right there in the zone and gets a big gain.
First and 10 from the Green Bay 40. Another completion to the second down and 5. Lawrence,
Their backup wide receiver.
some key injuries on both sides. Third down and 5. It's complete for a first down. It's Strange again. Josh Jacobs gave Green Bay a 7-0 lead early in the second quarter. Trevor Lawrence ran in for a score. Love shaken up, eventually knocked out due to a groin injury, replaced by Malik Willis. Lawrence to Thomas. That gave the Jaguars a 17-13 lead. Jacobs with his second touchdown today. And then another takeaway by the Green Bay defense, leading to a score. 14-yard line. Lawrence on first down. Throws to the end zone, looking for Washington, incomplete.
It's really a good job by Jair Alexander looking back at the football, boxes out Parker Washington, almost comes up with the interception.
Lawrence 5 for 7, 73 yards on this drive. 2nd and 10. Lawrence looking, throws, end zone, going up to make the catch. It's Ingram for a Jaguars touchdown.
So impressive. You're watching Evan Ingram, a tight end, going up against Keyshawn Nixon, a cornerback. Jair Alexander, for whatever reason, couldn't jump. He starts hobbling off, but it's Evan Ingram that high points the ball over all the corners to get the touchdown for the Jags.
What a catch. Ingram climbs the ladder for Green Bay after Jordan Love suffered a groin injury earlier. Willis handing it off. Here's Josh Jacobs, who has 2 touchdowns today. On 2nd and 6, fake to Jacobs.
Uh-oh, he's got him.
Willis to a wide open Jaden Reed. Ball spotted at the 15. Here's Jacobs in the backfield. 2nd down and 7. Malik Willis hands it off. This is Brooks inside the 5. Down at the 3.
Take a knee, take it all the way down as much as they can, and then get ready for McManus.
McManus for the 2nd straight week. A Green Bay Packers game-winning field goal. 7. 2nd straight game winner with no time left for McManus. For Jonathan Bowman, Megan O'Leary, and our entire crew, I'm Kenny Albert saying so long from Jacksonville. The State Farm postgame is coming up next.